Airport 9. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. We got Tami Sawyer in the house. So we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff. You don't want to miss it. And we got some free tickets to the Sunday Soulful Food Truck by Cynthia Daniels and Company. So make sure you stay tuned, baby. We'll be right back.
I got the invitation the other day.
Yeah.
Everywhere I'm turning,
It's the 28th.
28.
nothing seems
At the
Oh,
museum.
that's a meeting.
stand up and I'm searching for the better part.
So, did you find it?
The Kirby.
Choices is a non-profit sexual health clinic in
Look at
Midtown
this one,
Memphis. We accept 10 care and
I'm gonna
offer
write one
patient
for the
assistance to
kind of
help
audience.
pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services in an LGBTQ affirming environment. We offer a wide range of services such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender nonconforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime. When they're done, it's going to be the city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on-fired, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds, not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion, integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100, and it's all for the nonprofit organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you'll help enhance the 3 core principles of education, empowerment, and enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web, relationshipunleashed.com. All donations are tax deductible. Come on, join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our Spirit-filled worship service, and each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. for our Bible study. You do not want to miss these power-packed services. We are a church for all people, and we welcome you as we transform the Memphis culture. The church is located inside Bun Presbyterian Church at 561 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Booth Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
In Memphis, condoms are free from Planned Parenthood and their friends all over town.
Nothing sexier than free. So check out freecondomsmemphis.org and get some.
Is that Jay's?
Want to talk
Henderson
about sex?
voice?
Talk about condoms at freecondomsmemphis.org.
I think it's one of the people that work
get
here.
some before you
No,
get some.
they made that.
Freecondomsmemphis.org.
Go get tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the 3rd leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
We'll have to get their name and phone number.
I got that juice, no AP. She got that juice. She
You
got
found
that
it?
squeeze. She got
Did
that.
they?
I'm on them sticks.
I found it.
I'm on them.
I saw it.
Plain old boring shoes, best played out. The same as lame. Turn up the bling with Sean Clemens. A boutique of customized kicks and other items can be found on Facebook and Instagram at 1Q Dimple Custom Kicks. Call her today at 901-563-2814. You bring it and she'll bling it. The Unleashed Voice magazine is here and you can find a location near you. Check out tvmag.com for exclusive content, to sign up for subscriptions, and to get your business in our magazine. We want to advertise with you. Don't forget tvmag.com and follow our social media movements. Would you like to donate or become a sponsor with our radio show? Want to be a guest? Do you have any show ideas? Go to relationshipunleashed.com today and let your voice be heard. Want to call in? Call us 901-260-5926. It's time for Memphis' designers and local boutiques to show off their beautiful spring collection. Bellissimo model and talent consultants have partnered up with LT Presents LLC again for another epic fashion extravaganza. Join them for the Curvy Culture Fashion Show on Sunday, March 25th at the Rumble Room. Tickets can be purchased on Eventbrite at Curvy Culture Fashion Show. Condominium is an amazing party, annual public awareness event, and signature fundraiser for Choices, a small but mighty nonprofit organization providing reproductive health care, education, and policy advocacy around reproductive health and rights. Pick up your pre-sale tickets now at memphischoices.org for the event coming up on Saturday, March 31st, 2018 at Playhouse on the Square.
And we're back. This is on the George Radio Show. We educate and empower the community. We're sitting here with the future commissioner of District 7. I'm a prophet. You know I'm a prophet. Tami Sawyer. So I'm going to let her introduce herself. We can jump right into this thing. So, ma'am, introduce yourself to all the people in the world.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on Unleashed Voices with my good friends here. I'm Tami Sawyer. I'm a candidate for County Commission in District 7. I'm also the founder of Take 'em Down 901. Now formerly known as Took 'em Down 901.
Took 'em down. Nathan took 'em down.
Been organizing, doing community social justice work for a while around numerous issues, and so I'm just happy to be here and talk about it.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, let's do it.
So many people don't know the roles of a county commissioner. So let's refresh the people and educate the people on exactly what the role of a county commissioner is, and then we can jump into what? Oh, there you go. Come on. Well, I can help them.
Not on the questions.
I'm gonna talk about the role because we got county commissioners who don't agree and follow the roles of the county commissioner. How about that?
Absolutely.
The primary thing, they work to serve the constituents of the district they're supposed to represent.
Right.
And so that's the primary thing. We have people up there who don't do that. They serve themselves and the individuals who pocket their. Never mind. Go ahead.
So, yeah, as the county commissioner, you represent your district on all issues related to the county. Major issues that the county commission works on are they set the budget.
There you go. There you go.
They set the budget for Shelby County schools. Money for our kids and making sure that our kids are fully funded, which to this day they still are not fully funded. They have oversight for the criminal justice system. So that includes the federal monitoring that is no longer there for our youth juvenile court system. That includes the sheriff's department. So when there's been issues over the last few years with racism coming out of the sheriff's department towards not just towards inmates, but also that, as I'm sure GQ can share with us, as fellow staff members, have experience.
She can't say nothing about it, but I can. I don't work for the county. The race is in the county. She can't talk about that. Refer all those questions to me.
Okay.
And I'll take the city questions.
Hell, I'll talk about the city too, but go ahead.
But no, so oversight of, infrastructure that's not run by the city. So you think about 240 and highway and transportation, business grants. The county commission has a very large budget, often has a surplus. Right now, they currently, much like the city of Memphis, underserved black people, and as far as a lot of the services we can provide, but also relating to minority contracts. Bundling them up with women, which just means that white women take up a majority of the percentage. So those are some of the things.
Kind of like taking advantage of that loophole in affirmative action, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll jump into this interview, Tami. That was off the record, but what are your visions for change when you are elected District 7 County Commissioner for Shelby County?
So much of the things that I just mentioned all fall under my platform. Education is important to me. I'm an education professional. I work for Teach for America Memphis, where my role is Director of Diversity and Cultural Competence is to train new teachers to ensure that when they enter into classrooms that they have mindsets that don't oppress our kids and are rooted in our community, to work alongside our community, not have savior complexes and things like that. And so when I'm thinking about education, I'm thinking about fair access for our kids, fully funding the education budget, finding unique ways to decrease the teacher pipeline vacancies. Right now, we currently have like anywhere between 100 and 200 vacancies across all schools.
In Shelby County?
In Shelby County.
How many?
If you remember at the beginning of the school year, there were 200 vacancies.
There were.
I hate to come sub.
Yeah, but what's happening is there was a huge article written about seniors at Booker T. Washington who failed their state test in chemistry because they had nothing but substitute teachers the entire year.
Go figure.
And so just finding ways, the state of New York has a black male teacher pipeline program, and there's money for that type of programming that we could do here in Memphis, not just with black male teachers, but with getting even more teachers brought into our county.
So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What do you think the issue is with getting brothers to teach and enroll to help our younger sisters and brothers in school?
So I think there's a lot of things.
Or the stigma?
Yeah, well, one, you know, you are what you eat. So you don't see male teachers, you don't become black male teachers.
That's good.
And I think that the more, you know, when I see black males who are teachers, I encourage them to try to stay in the field, even if they become principals, so that other people who come up behind them feel like it's a place they can, you know, grow and make a home.
Yeah.
The other thing is, you know, I have a friend who runs an organization that's to encourage black males into the classroom, and what he says is like, say no to the money, say no to the women, you know. and that's what he tells guys that he trains. You know, because you really got to stay out of trouble, and you got to mind your P's and Q's because of the shortage of black men in the field. Not that anyone's trying to get anybody in trouble, but there's just a lot that, you know, like I think black men might think it's not worth the risk to, you know, what could happen with their reputation or with their future. And so because there's a lack of mentorship and there's a lack of longevity with black males in education, you don't see a lot of people choosing that path. And so I know a lot of people, like my friend Archie Moss, who's the principal of Bruce Elementary, who's working to change that and get more black males in the classroom.
You know, there used to be a desired vocation to enter into. You know, you was little, you had like 5 or 6, you know, occupations you want to go into. I want to be a teacher. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to be a nurse. And, you know, the aspirations, you know, kind of on the middle class level, because that's what we saw. Like you say, what you see, what you eat. But it seemed like, you know, it just kind of faded away, and it as if it was something wrong with entering into education, or would it be the pay you think would be the issue, especially in the South?
I think definitely the pay is one thing, and then I also think that as the structure of education has changed, that's been an impact too, where there's been a shift from the personal relationships to the importance of assessments and testing. And while we always want to know where our kids are growing, I think that, you know, there's been some push out of teachers, especially black male teachers, and often if you're a good black male teacher, you end up being asked to be a coach, or you end up asked to be a disciplinarian, you know, so you become like vice principal, or you become principal, and so you're constantly pushing the guys up, you know, because you're like, oh, well, you can take care of the kids, so we're gonna make you principal, or we're gonna make you the coach, or we're gonna make you the vice principal, but you're taking them out of the classroom, you know, and so we already have a low number of black male teachers, and so it's like, keep them in the classroom, let the kids see them, and there are studies done, there are numerous studies that came out, especially last year, that show how important it is, you know, for kids to see someone who looks like them, and knowing that 1 in 3 black boys before the age of 18 will go to jail in Memphis, whether it's for a day or it's for years. 1 in 3 black boys will see the inside of jail here in our city and county. I just wonder how that number could be smaller if they had a black teacher in front of their classroom every day.
Well, we got
a black male teacher.
We got to battle with that 44% of those kids living in poverty as
Absolutely.
well. So this is our last break. We're here with the future District 7 County Commissioner, Tami Sawyer. And if you want to talk with her on the radio show, call us at 901-260-5926. Again, the number is 901-260-5926. You can put her on the hot seat.
No, she didn't.
Stop playing.
Don't even try.
And, we'll be right back after this pause for the calls. This is Unleashed Radio Show.